Today we are going to do the second activity of how far is the river. All of you take your text and turn to page number 13. Can you see the question? Here are the thoughts of a boy after his nature walk. Read it. I am going to read. Listen here. Recently, I visited a mountain valley, the magnificent valley of Kashmir. It was surrounded by snow-capped lofty mountains which made it a land of springs and beautiful lakes. For a moment, I wondered whether I was in heaven. Really, Kashmir is a land of paradise. Here, a boy described his nature walk described the nature after his nature walk. Here he visited the magnificent valley of Kashmir. Recently, I visited a mountain valley, the magnificent valley of Kashmir. It is surrounded by snow-capped lofty mountains. Surrounded means chuttapetta. It was surrounded by snow-capped lofty. Lofty means high. Lofty mountains which made it a land of springs and beautiful lakes. This is Kashmir. Here it was surrounded by lofty mountains, and here also lakes, beautiful lakes here. These mountains are snow-capped mountains, snow-capped lofty mountains, and here beautiful lakes can be seen. It was surrounded by snow-capped lofty mountains which made it a land of springs and beautiful lakes. For a moment, I wondered whether I was in heaven. Really, Kashmir is a land of paradise. Here only one thought is given. Identify the words or phrases he uses to express his thoughts. Write them below. Here, the boy wanted. This is the words or phrases he uses to express his thoughts. That is, I wondered whether I was in heaven. Then the next activity, turn to next page. You can read the question. The boy who goes in search of the river feels discouraged. When he misses the village boy, he looks up and down the mountain path but sees no one. His own home is hidden from view by the side of the mountain, and the river is not in sight either. He wishes someone were with him. What would be his thoughts at the time? Write them below. Here we know that when the village boy diverged his path, our boy was alone again, and he was very frustrated or very discouraged because his own home was hidden from view by the side of the mountain, and the river was not in sight. So he was very discouraged. He thought to go back, but his strong determination led him to the river. Now we can discuss the boy's thoughts through a word map. Here, boy's thoughts. Then we can discuss the boy's thoughts with this word web. First, the boy thought about the village boy. I don't know how far I have to complete. The village boy told me the river is not far, just around the next hill and straight down. First, he thought about the village boy's reply. When he asked him how far is the river, then the village boy replied, the river is not far, just round the next hill and straight down. he is thinking about the village boy's reply. Then he thought he may not be true. Then another is the woodcutter. The woodcutter said a 3-hour walk will take him to the river. വുഡ്കട്ടറോട് നമ്മുടെ കുട്ടി എത്ര ദൂരം എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചപ്പോൾ അദ്ദേഹം എന്താ പറഞ്ഞത്, ഒരു 3 മണിക്കൂർ നടന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ റിവറിൽ ചെല്ലും. അപ്പോൾ അവനതും ഇപ്പോൾ ആലോചിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്താ, 3-hour walk will take me to the river. The woodcutter told him a 3-hour walk will take him to the river. He is thinking about that. Then he thoughts about his parents. What about my parents? They might have come back. What about my parents? They might have come back. What will I tell them? Will they scold me? Then thirdly, the boy is thinking about his parents. What about my parents? They might have come back. What can I tell them? Will they scold me? Then it is getting dark. How can I go back? I don't know the way to. Then the boy is feeling hungry. Here we can mention the word hungry. I am feeling hungry. No shops or houses nearby. No one is to be seen. Why isn't anyone coming along this path? I feel tired and worn out. These are the boy's thoughts. Here we can classify the boy's thoughts into 4 categories. First, he think about the village boy's opinion, and then the woodcutter. Then he thought about his parents. Then he is feeling hungry. Then his thoughts also expressed. Then I don't know how far I have to complete. The village boy told me that the river is not far, just round the next hill and straight down. He may not be true. But the woodcutter said a 3-hour walk will take me to the river. Then he is thinking about his parents. What about my parents? What about my father and mother? They might have returned. What will I tell them? Will they scold me? It is getting dark now. How can I go back? I don't know the way back to home. Then I am feeling hungry. No shops or houses nearby. No one is to be seen. Why isn't anyone coming along this path? I feel tired and worn out. These are the boy's thoughts here. First, the boy thought about the village boy's opinion, and then the woodcutter. Then he is thinking about his parents, and finally he is hungry, and what can he do? I don't know how far I have to complete. The village boy told me the river is just round the hill and straight far. Just then he is thinking about the woodcutter's reply. A 3-hour walk will take me to the river. Then he is thinking about his parents. What about my father and mother? They might have come back. What will I tell them? Will they scold me? It is getting dark. How can I go back? I don't know the way back to home. Then I am feeling hungry. No shops or houses nearby. No one is to be seen. Why isn't anyone coming along this path? I feel tired and worn out. So you have to write the boy's thoughts here. That is in activity 3. You have to write the boy's thoughts. And the teacher's version is also given at the end of this video. Okay.